shields up, it's weapons hot, and we're underway with Renegade.
And of course, a lot of responsibility comes down to the sniper rifles once again. And there is plenty of players on this stage that can use those snipers to full advantage and to put themselves on a pedestal. But the opening comes from Snipe Drone onto former teammate.
Legend knows every single one of these players. He's played with them, he's played against them for many, many years. Snipe Drone and Glory have got a couple of kills. OpTic Gaming have got to mind their P's and Q's here, because if they leave too much on the board, Nemesis will snatch it. Early pressure coming from the side of Nemesis here. Formal tries to just overextend here. He managed to get away with his life, but Legend and Renegade are in the respawn screen. Both sniper rifles in the hands of Nemesis. This is a great start if they can get a flag moving.
Yeah, they can have a lot of control now, but it's just about finding those heads, or at least the bodies. SLG should be able to pick up the pieces and will do so, but now it's about surviving. You don't want to give these snipers away, but as he goes for the flag, he will do exactly that.
Snipe Drone, the wine cellar, he's been cleared out. It's 2 dead on the side of OpTic, 3 for Nemesis. Glory last man alive for his team. Up the spiral staircase, he tiptoes. Just trying to delay the inevitable here, it would seem. A lot of pressure coming his way. He's finally cleared out. And the flag was pulled on the other side, but has it made any inroads? The answer is yes, as Legend has already got the flag well and truly on its way. Snipe Drone is in hot pursuit, but unfortunately for him, Bound's already providing the cover fire. Legend heads up the L stairs. Is there anybody on hand to make the stop, to put the damage in? The answer's no. 1-0 to the green wall.
Starting off quite similar to what we saw in scrims between these two, but that was about 2 weeks ago. I think it was online scrims, so you've always got to take that with a pinch of salt. But it was 13-2 in favor of OpTic Gaming for those scrims. And Nemesis just weren't really able to find the games. They lost 3-1 in this particular map and mode when they went up against each other. But Nemesis have been out here. They have been boot camping, had some successful results against the likes of FaZe, for example. And maybe they can still come back into this one. It's annoying for them to go behind, but I think they would have learned that perhaps they had to do a little bit more with those sniper rifles.
Wootum then. Seems we're on a medieval map. He's picked up the overshield. He's pushing forward. Perhaps we should be calling it chainmail at this point. Formal in the basement. Takes down a lot of that shield, a lot of that good work that they've made, a lot of that progress now. Stopped at the halfway point, and just like that, Bound with a back whack. Renegade as well. 3 go down for Nemesis very, very quickly. And all of a sudden, OpTic can push forward.
Pushing forward, it's 4 dead. Now OpTic Gaming should easily be able to find these spawners and start to trap them, punish them a little bit, and get this second flag on the go. But notice how they weren't desperately going for that flagpool as well. They recognized they didn't have enough time to go for flagpool. They had to start looking for slays. But now off the back of it, Nemesis are actually doing very well to get a flag of their own.
Down gets 1. There's some pings coming from Renegade. Wootum will finally take him down though. 2 down on the side of the green wall. Formal's got sniper rifle. He's the last man standing for his team. He's got to start finding some faces. Got to start ripping some skulls. Formal's popping off here. And you can see he's put the fear of God in Nemesis.
Oh, well, that jump may have just done enough to allow that flag to go through. It was literally putting your body on the line for your teammates as Nemesis tied up 1-1. Try as he might did Formal, but you can't take down the whole team sometimes. And sadly for OpTic Gaming, they have to watch their lead slip away, but that does show Nemesis have what it takes to put flags in here. Very important for them to learn that.
Formal still holding top middle. Takes down the Irishman in Glory. Takes down SLG as well. Formal finding faces left, right, and center. Wootum could be the latest victim. He dips away for the moment. Sniper rifle now out of ammunition, so no jeopardy if he is to drop it. He will finally get cut down.
That's the kind of form you want to see Formal being in as well if you are an OpTic Gaming fan, but has not allowed them to push any further. Instead, now Wootum has the overshield and will be moving this flag. And of course, the only mouse and keyboard player in this lobby can whip around and face anyone that's shooting him. And actually, a couple have gone down on OpTic Gaming. This could be a second cap.
Wootum slides in, finds his base, finds home. 2-1 now the score, and 1 away from a game 1 victory. Nemesis putting OpTic to the sword right now.
And even though Formal's been hitting some shots with that sniper rifle, it's just been what's happening around him. OpTic haven't had the same amount of control as they did right in those early minutes. Nemesis have really been able to pressure them on certain areas and take that tower control off of them as well. And Wootum's just trying to do that right now, trying to get a little bit of information for the rest of the teams. Does spot Bound, but Bound is so good at hitting those shots long distance.
Bound making himself a very difficult kill and had some help from a friend to keeping him alive. Now OpTic now turn their attentions to offense as they push forward. Formal seems to know exactly where Glory is positioned, but as he walked up the steps, Glory dropped down, and an easy kill for him. Renegade top middle, he's forced to drop down as well. This is good defense from Nemesis so far.
You don't want to get lured into the trap of having to defend for another 6 minutes, though. I think if the opportunity does present itself, you can start to get aggressive. Like now, for example, 3 are dead. Take it. Take OpTic when they're struggling a little bit and try and finish this game off. Glory is going to take the fight and will win the fight as well. Love to see that if you're a fan of Ireland in particular.
Big Ireland fan. Big fan of Bound as well. To be fair, he just picked up a double kill. Wootum will fall. 4 dead now on the side of Nemesis. All that good work comes undone. Bound can send the flag back home. The map will split for a moment. Formal's picked up a double kill onto Glory and SLG. It will eventually fall. Overshield's been scooped up, and this is an opportunity now for OpTic to tie up the game.
Snipes did come up as well. Snipe Drone grabbed the sniper rifle for Nemesis. I didn't see who got it for OpTic Gaming just yet. But if Snipe Drone's been able to get away, he could certainly help defend this, because they're very much on the back foot. Oh, Nemesis. They are trying to hide around every nook and cranny that's available so that they can avoid the sightlines of OpTic Gaming, force them to push in, and then just attack and surprise them out of nowhere.
Renegade is setting up home base here, behind enemy lines. He's entrenched. They've got to get him out of here, do Nemesis. He's causing all kinds of trouble here. Snipe Drone down to no shields. Renegade tried to apply the finish touches to get that kill. SLG's down there too, and here comes Renegade. The Frenchman just about does enough, but 3 dead for Nemesis. SLG was the last man standing. But fortunately for Nemesis, nobody in position to really push a flag forward.
Yeah, there was a headshot that happened off screen. It could have been a no-scope from Snipe Drone, I'm just guessing. But that was really the difference maker in that push, and it was Snipe Drone with the sniper rifle, as we know he can do. He is just so trusted with that weapon. I mean, he's got it in his name for a reason. But now he's going to get aggressive here, and he's going to be actually in a position to pull this flag, and if he wants to, which he decides not to, maybe because he got a bit of a communication there that they were under some pressure.
Down here his footsteps.
Big fight.
He's clumping and clumping around the place. He has fallen. Snipe Drone would like to have that play back. Unfortunately, that's just not how this game works. Bound in the courtyard. Sniper rifles ringing out. It's popping off. His body shots being connected with Legend and Renegade. Clear 2 members of Nemesis now. The Frenchman can pull the flag and get it driven forward.
Snipe Drone's again in the same position though. Lost his initial 1v1, which has put them in this spot. He has to make up for it here. He's going to be the first one to come, and he does arrive with a grenade, and now has the chance to maybe get a return here. How quick are OpTic Gaming? 3 are dead, so this should be a return. That is a good play from Snipe Drone. A very risky one, but it has worked out for them.
Redemption to the last life for Snipe Drone. Would like to kill the Bound. Fortunately for him, unable to do so. Flag's been pulled though for OpTic Gaming. 2 dead, Legend and Renegade. As Formal and Bound are forced to overextend with so much pressure being put down. 4 dead for the green wall, and Nemesis take the game 3-1. Put themselves 1-0 up in the series.
Will history repeat itself? Is there just something special about this main stage and European rosters? Well, that's certainly the way you'd want it to start if you are a fan of European Halo, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of European fans watching at home, staying up late to support the best team at the moment in the region.